Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we'll explore how to create beautiful, sustainable DIY small fences using recycled materials, inspired by minimalist and industrial designs. If you love eco-friendly projects and creative outdoor solutions, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment your thoughts below. Let's dive in. In a compact backyard, a slender fence emerges, crafted from reclaimed wood and sturdy concrete blocks, featuring crisp geometric patterns and raw tactile surfaces that contrast with the surrounding greenery and gravel bed, highlighting a minimalist aesthetic rooted in sustainable reuse and industrial elegance for a serene outdoor retreat space. An industrial-inspired divider stands firm, using weathered steel rods fused into a modular frame, supporting aged timber slats arranged in rhythmic sequence across a gravel landscape. Every corroded patina and grain detail accentuates a gritty yet refined charm, transforming a narrow garden fringe into a sculpture celebrating material rebirth. A sleek barrier emerges, comprised of upcycled metal mesh panels anchored on sturdy concrete footing, creating transparent partitioning that frames native succulents nestled in modular planter boxes. The xeriscape expanse of stone chips and drought-tolerant flora complements the industrial mesh surface, evoking a disciplined eco-design embodying sustainable minimalism. A low-profile barrier ascends from a mosaic of broken clay bricks interspersed with salvaged plywood panels, arranged in a precise grid that the sun illuminates, casting crisp shadows across a minimal gravel floor. The juxtaposition of rugged masonry fragments and smooth wood evokes a refined rustic modern fusion concept. A horizontal slat fence crafted from repurposed pallet wood spans the edge of a cozy patio. The slender reclaimed boards are anchored to brushed steel rods, rising from a bed of smooth pebbles. Tone variations in the aged planks reveal wood-grain stories, while maintaining a subtle, refined, minimal silhouette. A slender fence formed from recycled corrugated metal rises above a low concrete curbing that outlines a narrow garden strip. The weathered ridges capture shifting sunlight, while the concrete base anchors the structure in a minimalist layout. Surrounding stones and sparse foliage complete the engineered backyard fix in bold contrast. A sculptural fence comprised of cut concrete remnants and welded scrap steel assembles into repeating geometric modules carved by precision. The stark concrete faces offset stark metallic frames, punctuating a gravel expanse. Native grasses softly sway through open voids, creating a balance between rigid craftsmanship and organic movement within nature. A layered divider rises from compressed earth blocks stacked alternately with reclaimed hardwood planks, crafting a terraced effect in a small patio. The warm earthen hues contrast with the aged wood's patina, while narrow gaps between layers invite filtered light to dance across the stone pavers, evoking harmonious, serene order. An asymmetrical panel emerges composed of reclaimed sheet metal fragments welded to dark-stained hardwood beams, forming irregular silhouettes against a backdrop of drought-tolerant plantings. The corrugated metal's rugged texture meets the wood's smooth grain, creating tension that energizes the small yard while maintaining an understated, elegant industrial character. A fence constructed from welded rebar frames cradles shattered tile fragments in mosaic fashion, bordering a curated stone garden. The rusted metal grid supports colorful ceramic shards, creating dynamic contrast. The surrounding boulders and pea gravel ground cover enhance the sense of handcrafted industry meeting organic stone formations in a scene. A patchwork enclosure emerges from repurposed furniture panels and aged metal pipes interlaced in a modernist collage, enveloping a tranquil courtyard of raked stone and bamboo accents. Each salvaged surface retains patina and imperfections, while the overall composition reverberates with meditative balance, embodying a reclaimed design ethos tuned to serenity. A low wall composed of stacked reclaimed concrete slabs alternates with scrap timber panels, aligned in rhythmic geometric sequence, creating a layered tapestry of texture. The concrete's raw surface contrasts sharply with the timber's warm hues, while gaps allow plantings to peek through, fostering an interplay of material and vegetation. A rustic fence utilizes weathered pallet planks fixed onto repurposed warehouse steel beams, framing a compact backyard of desert scrubs and sculpted concrete blocks. The aged wood's patina and the beam's industrial grit converge to define a narrow oasis where arid flora meets raw architectural forms in cohesive textural harmony. A sleek angular barrier emerges from laser-cut scrap aluminum panels interwoven with aged barnwood fragments, creating striking modern silhouettes around a square garden of pebbles and stone pavers. The lightweight metallic sheen juxtaposes the weathered timber's rustic grain, yielding a crisp contemporary composition, tinged with artisanal subtle flair statement. A modular fence arranges concrete cylinders and flat metal offcuts in interlocking patterns, bordering a meandering gravel walkway. The cylindrical forms echo industrial silos, while the metal shards punctuate the scheme with angular geometry. Every joint and overlap celebrates the imperfect union of produced refuse reimagined into purposeful architectural detail. A low DIY barrier weaves compressed bamboo offcuts and salvaged PVC pipes into a linear framework set against an urban backdrop of concrete pavers and minimal plantings. Each segment's slender silhouette contrasts natural fiber warmth with synthetic rigidity, crafting an experimental union that challenges traditional material hierarchies in outdoor innovation. A contemporary fence combines welded metal frames holding translucent recycled plastic panels, trimmed with charred wood accents. The soft glow diffuses natural light across a gravel floor and linear planters, highlighting a structured, clean aesthetic. The interplay of recycled resin and burnt timber evokes minimalism with a subtle organic undertone. A hybrid fence fuses broken granite fragments with reclaimed framing lumber, alternating stone clusters and wooden beams in harmonious sequence. The polished granite surfaces reflect dappled light, while the weathered wood adds rustic warmth. The resulting backdrop balances solidity and texture, forming a sculptural boundary that anchors a serene tableau. A creative barrier emerges from deconstructed furniture slats woven into steel mesh panels, forming integrated planter pockets where succulents sprout. The repurposed wood's rich, natural, varied tones and textures offset the mesh's stark linearity, while the green foliage softens the industrial frame, inviting vibrant life into an intimate garden corner. A rhythmic fence appears with rusted rebar vertical supports linked by upcycled fiber cement boards, spaced evenly along a gravel terrain. The oxidized iron patina pairs with the board's muted matte finish, while the regular intervals craft a visual cadence that guides the eye across the austere raw industrial landscape. Thanks for watching. We hope you're inspired to transform your backyard with these creative and sustainable fence ideas. Don't forget to subscribe for more DIY home and garden tips. Like the video if you found it helpful, and drop a comment to share your own ideas or questions. See you in the next video.